guys, today's video is going to be all about my favorite lip colors for fall. Now I know there's not really any rules when it comes to makeup, but usually when the weather gets a little bit cooler, we tend to gravitate towards darker, more vampy lip colors. So I decided to show you guys some of my favorites, but girl, if you want to rock a hot pink lipstick during this time of the year, then do you boo, because like I said, there's not really any rules. But I hope this video isn't too overwhelming for you guys. I have so many different products I want to share. I have lip glosses, lip stains, lip pencils, lipsticks. I want it to be informative as possible in this video. So if you guys are interested in learning about the lip colors that I like to wear on my lips during the fall time, then of course just continue to watch. Okay, so one thing I do want you to keep in mind while watching this video is not all of the lip colors are going to look exactly the same on everyone. We all have different undertones and different skin tones, and we're all different shades. So definitely keep that in mind. And also remember, sometimes you have to do a little bit extra to kind of make the lip color work with you. So I'm kind of going to give you some tips and tricks about that as well, because I know it can be a little bit difficult to try to make a lipstick work for you sometimes. So I'm going to tell you guys about my favorite lip liners, and I'm going to go through these really quickly. I do have quite a bit, but as I talk about the lipsticks, I'll try to reference back to these lip liners. So I have a total of 7 lip pencils that I want to talk about, and these are all from MAC, and this is pretty much all I need. They pretty much match with all of the different lip colors that I'm going to be talking about. So the first lip pencil I want to talk about is Vino, and this is a really nice dark kind of plum color, but it has a hint of red to it. I have it swatched right here on my hand, if you guys can see that. And this is going to look really nice with a classic red lipstick. Ruby Woo, Riri Woo, anything like that. Just that classic red. It's going to give you more of an ombre effect, so it's going to be dark around the edges. And then right in the center, it's just going to give you that very bright fire engine red color. It looks really nice if you're looking for an ombre. And you can also pair this with your darker purple lip colors as well. Okay, so the next lip pencil is Kiss Me Quick, and this is actually a pro long wear liner, and this is going to give you the best longevity ever. The pro long wear lip liners are absolutely amazing, and they just stay on your lips forever. Like, even after you go to wipe your lip color off, like, I'm pretty sure this will probably still be on your lips because that's how intense it is. So I have it swatched right here on my hand, and you can wear this with just the classic red lip, and of course it's not going to give you an ombre or anything like that because it is red, but just in case your lipstick decides to bleed a little bit, this lip pencil will prevent that. So yeah, this is a really nice one. I highly recommend any of the pro long wear ones because they are really great. They are a little pricey though. So the next one I want to talk about is Whirl. Pretty sure all of you guys have heard about this. This is my new go-to lip liner when I'm wearing a nude lip. I absolutely love to wear this with GERARD Cosmetics Nude. Oh my gosh, it looks so amazing. It makes my lips look really plump, as if I need them to look any plumper. But yeah, it makes my lips just look really nice and full. I don't know, I just love this with a nude lipstick. And let's see, I have it swatched right there, if you guys can tell. And I think Whirl was one of the ones that everyone was saying was like a Kylie Jenner dupe. Not really sure about that, but I do think it was one. And I don't know if it is or not, but it looks really great. I highly recommend it. I love the way it looks. So this next one is called Beet, and this is one that I do not usually pair with any lipsticks. This is one that I wear alone, and as you guys can tell, it's a really nice kind of maroon color. And my girl Alexis taught me about this. She posted a picture on Instagram, and her lips were looking absolutely amazing, and I was like, what is she wearing? And she was like, I'm just wearing Beet lip liner. And I was like, oh girl, because the face is Beet, but this is Beet like B-E-E-T, like, you know, like a red beet, like what you would eat, not like beat that face honey. So yeah, I really love this lip pencil. Really gorgeous. I usually just wear it alone, and thanks Alexis for that tip because I really love it. And then another one I want to talk about is Morning Coffee, and this is also a pro long wear lip pencil as well. And let's see, here is the swatch of it. It is right, wait, no. It is right there. There is the swatch. And I know you guys probably can't see that too well because it is very, very nude. It almost blends in with my skin. But this is another great one to wear with nude lipsticks, just depending on the different kind of looks that you're going for. You kind of have to try them and see what you're going for. The next one is Nightmoth, and this is a go-to for everyone. Like, if you're in the makeup world, pretty sure you have heard of Nightmoth. Everyone and their mama uses this lip liner, especially when it starts to get fall and winter time, because it is a really gorgeous color. It does have like that purple tint to it, so it is swatched right there. And I usually wear this with like Rebel and the darker lipsticks. It's really, really gorgeous. And the very last one I want to talk about is Oak. And this is just a very neutral, pretty much the same color as my skin tone lip pencil. And the swatch, I'm pretty sure you guys cannot see at all because it's like the same color as my skin. But the swatch is right there. And I love to wear this with like my kind of grayish brown lipsticks. And it looks really, really nice. So yeah, those are all the lip pencils that I wanted to talk to you guys about. So now I want to talk to you guys about lip stains. The hype about lip stains has just been crazy here lately. But I have been absolutely loving them. I'm actually wearing a lip stain right now. And I really, really like it. I love, love, love this color. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about this lip color first, and it's a lip stain. I think these are called like matte lip stains, or actually from Limecrime I think they're called Velveteens if I'm not mistaken. So the one that I'm wearing is Wicked, and it is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So if you guys are not familiar with the lip stains, they pretty much go on liquid, but they dry and they turn into a matte formulation. And honey child, I live, yes honey, I live for a matte lip. I absolutely love, love, love mattes. You guys will notice that most of the lip colors I show you guys will be matte because that's just what I personally prefer. The longevity of a matte lipstick is just everything. And the matte lip colors can be a little bit drying, so before applying, make sure that your lips are moisturized and exfoliated, because honey, you do not want to apply a matte lipstick on top of some crusty, rusty lips. Like, it will not be cute. So if you have like dead skin or dry skin, make sure that you exfoliate it really, really well. You can use a lip scrub, or you can even use like brown sugar and a toothbrush. Anything to get that dead skin off, you gotta do that, boo, okay? But like I was telling you guys, this is the lip color that I'm wearing. It's from Limecrime, and it's in the color Wicked. Absolutely gorgeous. I have it on my lips right now, of course. I don't have it paired with any lip liner or anything. Absolutely love these Velveteens. And the other one that I want to talk about is called Salem, and I wore this in my random fall haul video. It's a really nice brown color. I'm going to show you guys a swatch. So as you guys can tell, they go on liquid and then they dry matte. These things are everything. They are a little bit pricey, but girl, you will absolutely love them. And they really don't transfer. Like, they transfer a little bit. Like, I'm kissing my hand right now so you guys can tell, but they really don't transfer. You guys can see just a little bit of transfer, but it's not much at all. So that's what I love about them. I just love these things so much. Absolutely gorgeous. And then I have two more that I want to talk about, but these are actually from Dose of Colors, and I really love their products. They have a lot of different lipsticks and lip glosses and eyelashes, which I'm wearing a pair right now. I think the ones I'm wearing are called Double Dose. I'm not sure. Put it all below. The first one I want to talk about is Bury Me, and I think this one is currently out of stock because people saw this on Instagram and everybody, including myself, were going crazy over it. So I'm gonna do a swatch so you guys can tell. So it's right beside Salem. Really, really gorgeous. It's not as dark as some of the other vampy lip colors that I'll show you guys, but it's a really nice berry color, and I think it's perfect for fall time. Really love this color. Anytime I wear it, I always get compliments. And then the other one I want to talk about is called Purple Rain. Now this one is probably going to be a little bit out of a lot of people's comfort zone because it is kind of bright and vibrant and out there. I love it though. I think it's really gorgeous. I haven't gotten a chance to wear it yet, but I cannot wait. So that's what it looks like. As you guys can tell, it's really, really bright. It's really bright, but I think it'll be perfect for fall time. And you could even pair it with a lip pencil if you want it, just to make it a little bit vampy and a little darker. So it's a really gorgeous color, and again, that one's called Purple Rain. Okay, so now we're going to talk about my favorite lip glosses. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you probably know that lip glosses weren't originally my thing. Now, I'm a complete lipstick whore, but when it came to lip glosses, I just couldn't find any that complimented me and looked well on my lips. I just felt like they always made my lips look really funny, like they were too shiny or too glossy or something. I don't know, but ever since I've tried the ones from GERARD Cosmetics, I have really loved these. They're really opaque, but they're not too glossy or anything like that. So I'm going to show you guys 4 that I think will be really, really appropriate for fall time. And normally these lip glosses, they retail for $24, but I have a discount code where you can pick 6 things. You can pick like 3 lipsticks and 3 glosses for $59, so that's a really good deal. I think that makes them a little less than $10 a piece. So yeah, I will have that discount code listed below if you are interested. The first one I want to talk about is Cocoa Bean, and this was made by my girl start to finish MUA, Missy Lynn. Absolutely love her and this lip color. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. It's a really nice color, especially for like the darker skin girls. This is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, and just in case you didn't know, all of the GERARD Cosmetics lip glosses, they have this little light on the inside, and then they have a mirror on the back. Oh, and be sure that you take the little film off the back, because there will be like a clear piece of like saran wrap almost on the back, and a lot of people are like, my mirror's foggy, but it's actually like a piece of plastic, so you do have to peel that off. But anyways, it has this light, and I love that, because if you're in the movies or in the club or wherever you might be that it's a little bit darker than normal, you can still see as you're applying your lipstick or lip gloss or whatever. So yeah, I think that's a really nice touch. But on to Cocoa Bean. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is absolutely gorgeous. Missy definitely did her thing when making this lip gloss. So as you guys can tell, so opaque. Absolutely love them, and they're not too glossy, so that's what I really like about them. And I think Cocoa Bean would look great paired with 1995, and this is a lipstick that was made by Jacqueline Hill. So there's the swatch for 1995, and as you guys can tell, they're very, very similar. I'm gonna actually put Cocoa Bean on top of 1995 just so you guys can get an idea of what it looks like together. So right here is Cocoa Bean and 1995 mixed together, and I just think they're absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so that's the first one that I really love. And 1995 is also a really great lip color for the fall time as well. On some people, it appears to be kind of like that Kylie Jenner lip color, but for me, it really doesn't come off that way. I guess because I am a little bit darker than like Jacqueline and like the Caucasian babies, so it doesn't really work for that Kylie Jenner lip color for me, but it's absolutely gorgeous. The next lip gloss I want to talk about is called Plum Crazy, and this is another one that I think will look really great in combination with 1995. So here is a swatch of Plum Crazy. Plum Crazy is just so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, you guys. So gorgeous. Absolutely love this color. As you guys can tell, are these not the most opaque lip glosses you have ever saw in your entire life? Like, oh my gosh, they are so beautiful. I'm gonna also pair Plum Crazy on top of 1995 just so you guys can see what it looks like. Okay, so there's 1995, and I'm putting Plum Crazy on top of it. Really pretty. Love that combination. And another lip gloss I want to talk about is Seduction. This is a very dark wine color. Really pretty. Gonna do a swatch of this one as well. And there it is. It's really, really nice, and you could probably pair this with like Rebel or Cyber, something like that, if you wanted to add a little bit of gloss on top. This is a really gorgeous lip gloss as well. And then I have one more that I want to talk about, and this one is called Jewel. And it's not as dark as Seduction, but it's a really, really pretty color as well. And it is right there. It kind of matches the lip stain that I'm wearing. Like if I didn't want it to be matte, you know, I could put that on top of this. But yeah, this is a really, really gorgeous lip gloss. I love all of the GERARD Cosmetics lip glosses and lipsticks. Another lipstick that I want to talk about is the one called Nude. And it has been my most favorite nude lipstick ever. I have been wearing the heck out of this lipstick. And as I told you guys earlier, I always paired this lipstick with the lip liner from MAC in Whirl. So there's Nude. Really, really pretty color. Absolutely love it. Love, love, love this color. So yeah, don't forget to check out my discount code, because usually these lipsticks, they're a little pricey. I think they're usually like $19 or $20, and then the lip glosses are usually like $24. So you can do the pick 6 for $59, and girl, you cannot beat that with a stick. Really great deal. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the MAC lipsticks. I do have quite a bit to share with you guys, so I'm gonna try to make it as quick as possible. And I really love the formulation of these lipsticks, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. The first color I want to talk about is styled in Sepia, S-E-P-I-A. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right or not, but it's a nice kind of nude brown color. Really, really gorgeous. Now, if you liked the exclusive event, which was a limited edition lipstick that came out last year, then you will really, really love this lip color. If you weren't able to get your hands on this, I definitely recommend that you get on MAC's website and get this right now, because I just recently purchased this. I'm not sure if it's a part of the permanent collection or if it's limited edition, but maybe it's still on the website, so I will have a link below so you guys can check it out. But I really love this lip color. And you do kind of have to make different lipsticks work with you or work for you. And I find when wearing this, sometimes it does make me look a little dead. So what I like to do is take my eyebrow pencil, this one from NYC, which is like 98 cents. I like to line my lips with this when I'm wearing this lip color. And this is just a dark brown color, of course, like the color of my eyebrows. Really, really nice color. And then also in addition with that, I like to take this other lipstick from MAC, which is called Myth. As you guys can see, it's a really, really nude color. A lot of people say if you're over the color NC42, you have no business owning this. But I have to say I completely disagree, because this color, you can make it work for you. Like, you kind of have to know how to do it, but I think you can definitely make this lipstick work for you. So what I like to do is take the Styled in Sepia or Sepia, whatever it's called. I like to take this, apply it all over my lips, and then take Myth and just dab it like right in the middle, and it gives me a nice kind of brown ombre. It's absolutely gorgeous. So the next lipsticks I want to talk about are Pink Plaid and Syrup. These are two that I wear together, and although we do tend to wear those darker, more vampy lip colors during this time of the year, sometimes I like to wear a pink color. So the one that I gravitate towards is Pink Plaid, and it's a really gorgeous color. I think it's more of a blue based pink, so really, really pretty. And it is a matte, so it is going to be a little bit more long wearing. And I think MAC might have reformulated their matte lipsticks, because I don't find them as drying as they used to be. But yeah, I just like to pair Syrup on top of Pink Plaid. Now, Pink Plaid is a luster. I'm not really a big fan of luster lipsticks because they are very sheer, and I just don't like a sheer lipstick. So I just like to put it on top of Pink Plaid, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. Next lipstick I want to talk about is Smoked Purple. This is a very dark, vampy purple color. It's not too dark, not as dark as Cyber, which I'll show you guys here in a second, but it is very dark, but it's really nice, and it's a matte formula. So that's what it looks like as a swatch on the hand. Really gorgeous color. And you can pair this, you could probably pair this with Vino lip liner if you wanted to. Now I don't have any problems noticing that this bleeds or anything like that because it is matte. But if you're one of those people who just has to wear a lip liner with your lipsticks, then I would prefer Vino probably. But yeah, I really love this color. I think I like it a little bit better than Cyber. Since I already mentioned Cyber, I figured I would show it to you guys next. So this is Cyber, and as you guys can tell, it is very dark. Let me compare it to Smoked Purple so you guys can kind of get an idea of how dark Cyber is. So as you guys can tell, it is a lot dark. Well, not a lot, but I think Cyber has more of a plum undertone, when Smoked Purple is a little bit more of a red berry undertone. So they're a little bit different, but as you guys can tell, they're both really dark, but Cyber seems to be a little bit darker. And Cyber is actually a satin, but sometimes when I wear it on my lips, it kind of seems like a matte. But it's a really gorgeous color, and I think it's going to complement a lot of skin tones. Not really sure which one I would pick if I had to pick just one, so don't ask me. I don't know which one I would pick because they're both a little bit different. Okay, I know I'm probably crazy, but that's the life of a makeup addict. Like, you just have to make yourself believe that they're a little bit different even when they're very similar. The next lipstick I want to talk about is Heroine. Love this lip color. It's not as dark and vampy as the other lip colors that I've showed you guys, but I just think it's really nice for the cooler months. And you could even rock this in spring and summertime. Like I said, there's no rules. So I love this lip color. So this is what it looks like, and as you guys can tell, it is a little bit bright, but it's really gorgeous. It kind of reminds me of like the lipstick version of Purple Rain that I showed you guys earlier from Dose of Color. So that is what the lipstick looks like. It's really gorgeous. I did a tutorial featuring this lipstick around Christmas time last year, so I'll link it below if you guys are interested in watching it. But the lip liner that I usually pair it with is Magenta, and there are the two right beside each other. So a really nice combination. And Heroine is actually a matte, but it's not drying whatsoever. Like, it's really buttery and silky. Next, I want to talk about Pure Heroine. Now, this one is a darker version of Heroine. I'm gonna compare the two just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So this is Heroine and this is Pure Heroine. So as you guys can tell, it's just a little bit darker. It has more of that vamp look. This is an amplified and Heroine is a matte, like I told you guys earlier. They're both very gorgeous colors. I love them both so much. Like I told you guys, it's just so hard for me to choose one. That's why I have so many different lip colors. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a swatch for you guys. It is an amplified, which I'm not so crazy about amplified lipsticks either, because they are a little bit sheer. You kind of have to build them up, but really nice. I kind of wish this lip color was matte. I always wish all lipsticks were matte. Now I want to talk about the classic red lip. The first one I want to talk about is Ruby Woo, and this is one of my favorite all-time lipsticks, and I tend to wear it a little bit more during this time of the year. I love to wear it during the holidays, Christmas parties, and all of that stuff. Absolutely love wearing this lipstick, but it does tend to be a little bit drying. It is a matte formula, and I don't know, it's just very drying. Now this is a blue based red. I just love this color so much. So I'm gonna do a swatch so you guys can see. It's really gorgeous. I love it. Like, I don't really think it's anything like Riri Woo. I feel like they're completely different, although people do say they're the same. I think they're different, but yeah, that is Ruby Woo. Love that color. And another one that I want to talk about is Russian Red, and I actually just got this one, so I haven't had a chance to really wear it out or anything like that. I've applied it to my lips, but I haven't worn it anywhere. It's a really gorgeous color as well. And if you guys hear snoring, that is Piglet in the background. He sleeps up a storm, so yeah, that's him snoring. I know the last time in my video somebody was like, I hear snoring. Definitely Piglet. He has his little bed in my makeup room because he just has to be up under mommy. So yeah, he's over there in the he's over there in the corner napping. Okay, but anyways, here is a swatch of Russian Can I talk? Here is a swatch of Russian red, and as you guys can tell, okay, so Russian red is right here, and it has more of, it doesn't seem as dry as Ruby Woo. This is Ruby Woo and this is Russian red. Now Russian red is also a matte, but even when you look at the two, you can kind of tell that Russian red has somewhat of a, it just doesn't seem as dry as Ruby Woo. So those are the two red colors that I love. And GERARD Cosmetics also has a red one in case you want to do the Pick 6 and you want to get a red lipstick from GERARD Cosmetics. Their red color is called Fire Engine. It's a really pretty color as well. Really, really buttery. It's matte. So yeah, that is Fire Engine. Really beautiful red color. Is going to be perfect for the holidays. So the next lip color is Diva. This is probably MAC's most popular fall time lip color ever. Everybody seems to really rave about this lip color. It's really similar to what I'm wearing now, but it's not as matte. Now this is a matte formula, but the lip stains are just really, really matte. So as you guys can tell, I have it swatched right there on my hand. There it is, and there it is in the tube. So it's a really gorgeous color, and I always recommend this color for my darker skin sisters who are like NC 50 and up, and they're afraid or intimidated to try that classic red lip. I always recommend this red because it's not that wham bam thank you classic red, but it's still going to give you a red look, and it's going to be very nice. It's more of a wine color. It's really gorgeous, but if you're NC 50 or, you know, NW 50 or something like that and you're afraid of the classic red lip, girl, do not be afraid of it. You can definitely rock it. I think reds, especially a classic red, looks great on anybody from the darkest of the dark to the fairest of the fairest. Like, do not be afraid of that Ruby Woo. Like, try that Ruby Woo because it is going to look gorgeous. But if you're a little intimidated, Diva is definitely an alternative and it's going to look gorgeous. The next one I want to talk about is Sand. Now it's very similar to Diva as well. I do find that it's a little bit more matte, so I do tend to gravitate towards it a little bit more, but I don't hear too many people talk about this lip color. I'm not sure if it was limited edition. I'll have to check. I'm not sure, but I hardly ever hear anybody speak of this color. But as you guys can tell, let me find Diva so I can compare the two. It's really, really similar. Well, where did I put Diva? Okay, there's Diva. So Sand is really similar to Diva, as you guys can tell. Diva just seems to be a little bit more red. Like, it seems to have more of that classic red, and this is more of a berry red. So here's a swatch of Sand, and this is Sand, and that is Diva. So as I told you guys, they are really similar. They're both matte and they're both gonna look really gorgeous, but they're so similar that I don't feel it's necessary to have both of them. Another color I want to talk about is Rebel, and this one seems to be on everybody's list when they talk about their favorite lip colors for fall. It's an absolutely gorgeous color. Now this is a satin finish, which I actually don't mind because anytime I wear this lipstick, I usually pair it with Nightmoth or Vino lip liner, so it does make it a little bit more long wearing, and it does tend to give it more of that matte look. So I really love this lip color, really pretty. Here's a swatch of it. As you guys can tell, it's really gorgeous. So yeah, I love that color. So this next one I'm going to talk about really quickly because I know for a fact it was limited edition, but this was a color from the Rihanna collection that launched last year, and this is called Heaux, I guess, H-E-A-U-X. I think that's how they pronounce it. I don't know. So yeah, this is actually a retro matte, so it's not near as dry as some of the other mattes like Ruby Woo or anything like that. But as you guys can tell, this one isn't as vampy as some of the other lip colors, but it's a gorgeous, gorgeous color. And anytime I wear this one, I love to pair it with Beet lip liner, which is one that I showed you guys earlier. So it's really, really beautiful. I love these two as a combination. And the very last one that I want to talk about is actually a nude color, and it's called Yash, I guess, Y-A-S-H. And this one is a matte formula. Not sure if this is a part of the permanent collection or if it's limited edition. I actually just purchased this one not too long ago, maybe like last week. But it is a gorgeous nude color, and anytime that I've worn this color, or the first time that I wore it, I paired it with Morning Coffee, which is that Pro Long Wear lip pencil that I told you guys about earlier. So it does give it more of that kind of ombre effect. So yeah, there's Yash, and then there's Morning Coffee lip liner. So very, very gorgeous paired together. So we finally made it to the end. I know this video was really long, but I hope it was informative and you learned something. Maybe you found a new lip color to rock for the fall time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. I will talk to you in the comment section below and also in the next video.